beautiful people. Welcome to Baby Bumpin. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, let's talk for a minute about pain. Every week, I was telling Sir Lawrence, I don't want to be, didn't think I would be the kind of pregnant woman who would see so much change like every week. Every week there's something. And last week was week of pain. Yeah. I went through so many different things, including I'm thinking I may be having some round ligament pain. Like things are starting to stretch out. So when I bend back or go forward or to the side, I can feel it. Yes, pretty interesting. But I have a list. I'm going to stick to my list so I can tell you everything that happened, including the fact that I think Baby Cakes is learning to respond to my voice. Yay! So freaking cool. I'm loving that. Especially considering as a mom to be, I want to feel baby moving all the time so I know everything's okay. At least I feel like that's my way of knowing everything is okay, besides the fact that I know everything is okay. Something else that's been happening is I'm obviously very conscious about what I eat, but I was that way before, baby, just trying to eat healthy, trying to drink water. You know how it is. We're all trying to do better. There's always somewhere where you can improve. But when you're growing a life inside you, it's like this whole other level of freak out. Can I have that? Is that allowed? Is that on the list? Is that approved? Is it okay? Is that going to make me sick? Is the baby going to like it? Do you have those too? Do you have those kind of freak outs as a new mom or mom to be? It can be so stressful. And one of the reasons last week in particular I was having freakouts is because of, dun dun dun, let's talk about the gross factor, flatulence. All right. Or as they call it in the UK, wind, trapped wind, gas, farting. Yes, I said it, farting. So I dealt with trapped wind last week. Painful? Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was hurting. It was hurting so bad. And to be honest, I'm just starting to get past it. It's been like 3-4 days of aching and trying to figure out what to do and calling my mama and calling my auntie and calling my girlfriends and calling the doctor. What can I do? I need to do something. This hurts. And then you start worrying about the baby. Is the baby feeling this? Yeah. So it's a lot that went on last week. But I will say this about God. I feel as though that process kind of gave me a peek into what contractions must feel like. Oh, it was so painful. I mean, I was able to tolerate it, but who wants to feel that day in and day out? No, you felt it before. You know what trapped gas. You don't even have to be pregnant to know what trapped gas feels like. It hurts. But, like I said, we're moving through it. I've been drinking plenty of water already, but I've even upped my water more and added more fiber in my diet. But if you have any tips about that, let me know. I ate mustard. That's a good one right there. What else did I do? I tried to do any and everything to subside that pain and get through that process. But if you have some tips, make sure you leave them down below. Yeah, comment and tell me what you think or what you went through during your pregnancy when it comes to trapped wind. Cute, right? The gross factor. I'm going to talk about it every week. Okay, what else is on the list? Something really cool happened last week too. So you got all of this pain, right? All of these aches and, the bending and ouch and, the transitions. Well, for the first time, not the first time that I felt a kick, but it's the first time last week that I felt a kick while my hand was on my belly. The kick was strong enough where I could feel it through the skin. We were so excited. What? Oh my gosh. I mean, I was the only one that felt it because it happened so quickly. I've been keeping a kick log. Do you know what that is? So basically, I log the kicks because I'm trying to figure out baby's schedule or movements or, just gain a better understanding of what's happening and when it happens. I think my baby likes to sleep in. which is interesting. But yeah, I'm keeping a kick log, and the day that I most recently was keeping that log, I was able to feel baby through my skin, onto my hand, on my belly. I was so excited. It was so sweet. And yeah, it was special. Okay, and let's see what else is on the list. Oh, do you want a gender reveal clue? Okay, let me give you a gender reveal clue. So, my sister, I send her pictures all the time. My sister, my aunt, my mama, my cousin, we share pictures of the baby bump, right? And one of the things my sister said the other day was, your boobs are massive. So they say, you do your homework. I'm not going to tell you which gender they say this is associated with, but they say that you're possibly having a specific sex if your boobies are bigger than they used to be. Let me just say this. I am 22 weeks, and within the first 12 weeks, I had to let go of regular bras. Just being honest. I'm just telling you what I'm going through. So what does that mean? What gender is that? Do you think? Yeah, we're still guessing over here. So now we have to talk about my gait. Yeah, my walk, my everyday movement. So this is what it's like for me when I'm walking. Just, I'm casually walking normally, walking through the grocery store, walking up and down the hallways here at the station. This is what it's like, okay? Now, as I'm walking, it feels so much different than it has before. I mean, I've been in this body my whole life, so I know what my walks feel like. They feel different. So that was my normal walk, right? This is what it actually feels like is happening. I feel like Fred Sanford, man. I feel like I'm walking so wide and so exaggerated. Like, I feel silly. But I guess it's just part of my body adjusting and shifting and making room for baby. It's so funny. In my mind, I'm like, I know people are staring at me. They're staring at me, aren't they? They can tell. When really they're probably not. So that's it. That's it for this week's Baby Bumpin'. If you have any tips, if you have any well wishes, you can always hit me up on social media or comment below. However you want to get at me, I'm available. Toodaloo.